Hi everyone, welcome to Real Talk. I'm your host Pat Terrio, and we're here at Oconee Gym. We're about to get started for the Lions Den Classic, and we've got Ben Smith here with us himself. Hi Ben.
All right, how you doing?
Doing very well. Talk to us a little bit about what's getting ready to take place.
Well, we got a lot of my friends here, with a lot of professional athletes from around the area. We all come together. We're gonna play a real game, to try to get the community here, show them some real basketball in a pro setting. So this is a professional game in your backyard. It's for free. So I don't think you can beat that.
You cannot beat it. We're about to get started over here, and so we're going to talk a little bit later about everything, Ben. Is that okay?
It's cool
with me. We can talk about. All right, glad to have you here, Ben.
Glad you're here.
All right, thank you. All right, this has been such an exciting game. We got an amazing gentleman here. We're going to have him introduce himself to you and tell us a little bit about his career.
My name is Markeith Cummings. I'm from Savannah, Georgia. I play ball at Kennesaw State. I played against Ben when he was at Jacksonville, so that's how we became good friends. And right now I play in the D-League, the NBA D-League, with Sioux Falls Skyforce. It's the Miami Heat affiliated team. I'm looking to go overseas next year. I've been overseas before in the Philippines. This is my third year out of college. And Ben hit me up, and he just asked me to come out and support him. So, I mean, he's a good friend to me, and just came out and showed some love.
We're so glad that you did. You know, as a Kennesaw State grad, my son went to Kennesaw. He's at Kennesaw right now. Such a great institution. Yeah. Tell us how your career has been, the way you have transitioned into so many different arenas. How's that been for you?
It's kind of tough. Some places overseas, you come in a gym like this, the floor is slippery, and you just had to adjust. And today was just the time that I had to adjust. And I mean, I've been doing it all my life, so it was pretty easy. Yeah.
And you know, and do you have a family to where you're away from your family quite a bit, or are they able to be with you?
I have a son right now, and I just try to come back as much as I can to spend as much time with him as I can right now. And he already know he's about to be 1 in July. So
oh, he's a little one.
Yeah, he know Daddy trying to support him. So
that's right.
I gotta do what I gotta do.
And you know, technology is so great now, where you can Skype and iChat and all. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So what kind of advice would you like to give to a young man out there or a young woman who's aspiring right now as an athlete? What advice can you give them to continue to push?
First thing first, every morning and every night before you go to sleep, pray to God and thank Him every single day. That's how I got to where I am right now. And when you're training, just give your all, and you'll see the results at the end.
Absolutely. And you know, the Bible tells us that our gifts will make room for them.
Yep.
And they've definitely made room for you.
Yes,
all right. Well, we wish you much success, continued success.
All right,
this is Mr. Cummings, everyone. All right. We've got another amazing athlete who's going to tell us a bit about himself and about how his career has spanned.
Okay. My name is J.P. Davis. I'm from Albany, Georgia. I play ball right up the road at Georgia College and State University, and I play in Europe now.
Oh, very good. Go Bobcats. You know I'm a Bobcat.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So tell us, when did you start? Now, have you always played ball?
I was a basketball and football player growing up. But about my junior year, I decided that basketball was probably going to be the sport that got me into college and possibly making some money professionally.
Absolutely, and you're doing great things. Now, you know, you're playing over in Europe. You have definitely crossed not only cultural barriers, but just different kind of barriers to do this type of thing. So how has that transition been for you?
It's definitely been an interesting transition. From going in the States to playing people that are in your region, so in the college basketball you play outside of your region, seeing different people, to pro being in different countries and learning different languages, different cultures, different foods. So it's definitely been a great experience for me.
Now, how have you grown as an individual?
I definitely became more responsible. Once you get away from home in college, it's definitely a different thing than when your parents are there to wake you up, make sure you stay on task. So when you're in college, you're on your own, but you still have your coaches and teammates. Then when you become a professional in Europe, you're basically on your own. So there's nobody there to really push you and tell you to keep you motivated. So it's basically on you and yourself to make sure that you do what you got to do to keep a job.
Absolutely. And how do you stay grounded? How do you stay grounded with all of this success?
Things like this, just coming back to the community, trying to stay and reach out to children because, you know, it's not me, it's a blessing to just be able to walk. So to be able to play professionally and give back to the community, be able to give back to my family in Albany, Georgia, and everywhere else, it just always shows me where I came from. Somebody reached out to me, so now I want to reach back out to others.
So you're a Georgia boy, right?
Yes, ma'am.
No place like home.
No place like home.
All right, continue doing great things, and thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. You know, ladies and gentlemen, it's such a blessing to have these young men come out here to Oconee Gym to play this game where there's no air condition. We're all sweating. You know I'm sweating like I played myself.
Yeah, I see.
All right, why don't you introduce yourself to everyone, please? Tell us about you.
My name is Tony Mitchell. I'm from Swainsboro, Georgia. Graduated in 2008. Went to the University of Alabama, and now I'm a professional overseas player.
Now, where are you playing overseas?
I just got back from Italy.
How was that experience for you? The cultural barriers, the language barriers. How has your experience been?
My teammates helped me a lot. So a couple of them spoke English, so I taught them English. They taught me Italian, so that's how we did it.
How do you keep everything balanced now?
Just sit back, pray, and hopefully everything goes okay.
That's right. Any advice you want to give to any young men out there aspiring to be professional athletes?
Stay in school, stay out of trouble.
All right, y'all hear that? It's Tony. Thanks, Tony.
Thank you.
All right, we're having such a wonderful time here. Another athlete that's going to tell us about him and how he got his start.
My name is Travis. I started playing basketball. Me and Ben went to the same college, Jacksonville.
Right.
So I stayed there 4 years. After I graduated, I went to the NBA D-League. I played for Springfield Armor for about 3 months. Was in that circuit for a little bit, got out, got drafted in Canada for the London Lightning. Played for 3 months, left there, went to Iceland, played for 3 months, left there the following season, which was last season. I played in Greece, Cyprus, and Slovenia. And I just signed like 2 days ago to go back to Slovenia, so I'm prepping for that right now.
Congratulations. You have been all over the place.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
in
ma'am.
short periods of time.
Yes.
How has this experience been for you?
For me, I grew up as an only child, so being by myself is not really an issue. It's not being able to see the people I want to see when I want to see them.
Right.
So I was gone last season from August until a week ago. No breaks. I've been in Europe the whole time, so I'm just now getting back home. I'm loving being around my family and just taking time off and come do this for the kids and Ben. It's no problem.
And we're so glad that you're able to do this now. So when you're not playing ball, what do you do to kind of relax?
To relax, video games and movies.
You're still young at heart.
Then, right? Yeah. Young soul.
Young soul. Well, we're so glad you came here to give back. We're glad you're able to take a little time off to see your family, because there's nothing like family.
Right. Nothing like family. And then when you come do this for the kids, that becomes your family. So if we can do this every year, I'm a part of it.
The kids are very appreciative. You saw how they were acting.
Right. Taking pictures, wanting autographs.
All of us sweating and everything, sweating through it.
We've all been that age before, so I remember how it was when I was that young, watching kids. I mean, players older than me, so I get it.
They really aspire to be like you.
Right. And we gotta set the right example, and it starts here. So
it does. What word do you want to give to them out there?
Any kid out there who wants to be successful in life, you got to believe in yourself. Yeah. No matter what anybody says, family, friends, relatives, anything, you got to believe in yourself before anybody else, and that's the best way to make it work. And I think just perseverance, determination, and hard work, it'll get you there.
Boom, that was your motivational speech right
Right.
there. All right, thank you so much, sir. All right, we've got another amazing athlete. How you doing up there?
Doing very good.
You know, I was tempted to have him actually pick me up and hold me so it wouldn't look so weird with him being so tall.
Yes, ma'am.
Why don't you introduce yourself to everybody and, kind of tell us about how your career started and where you are right now.
Okay, my name's Josh Sparks. I'm from Savannah, Georgia. I went to Savannah Christian. And then out of high school, I went to Jacksonville University with Ben and Travis and Lehman for my first year freshman. Then I transferred to Valdosta State University for 3 years. And I finished up career there, and then I went overseas and played a year in Romania. Yes, ma'am. So now I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to go next year.
This is amazing.
Yes,
you know that, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And of course, your high school is a great high school.
Yes, ma'am.
It's a wonderful, very competitive.
Yes, ma'am.
I say that because, you know, my daughter plays for East Lawrence.
Okay.
And when they play Savannah Christian in soccer, it's always like
always
like that.
All the little feisty Catholic school girls. Yes, ma'am.
And now, how is it for you to come back to do something like this, Josh?
Oh, it's always good to be able to put on a great event here, to be able to do something for the community. You know, just to get everybody together. You know, fellowship and talk and everything is very good. Yes, ma'am.
Now, when you talk about going from playing college and then to play professionally in a whole different country,
yes, ma'am,
what kind of adjustments did you have to make as an individual for this?
Well, first off, it was very hard because I was there for 10 months and I was by myself for 10 months. You know, I mean, I'm very close to my mother and father. I got a real little sister, and I had a girlfriend at the time who I'd been dating for about 4 years.
Yeah.
So it was very hard going over there and adjusting and living by myself every day, you know?
Did you call Mama quite a bit?
Oh, man, every day. And it was tough because there's a 7-hour time difference.
Yeah.
So I would be alone at night. I call her and she would be sleeping.
She'd be like, hey, baby.
Yes, ma'am. But it was good. The game was a little different. It's more of a slower game over there. The spacing's a lot different.
Yeah.
And here, you know, it's more run and gun, athletic kind of stuff. So, but it was very good.
So you had to adjust your game a little bit.
A little bit, yes, ma'am. Just a little bit. Because I like running the floor, being flashy and stuff like that. And over there in Europe, they don't play that. They don't play that over there.
They were like, what are you bringing here, man?
Yes, ma'am.
Bringing a little flavor, Josh.
Yes,
so listen, what kind of advice can you give to a young man out there, or even a young girl who's really aspiring to be an athlete, and when they see you guys out here on the court and see you playing on television, what message can you give them for them to actually to keep pushing and to stay positive?
Well, first things first, you gotta listen to your parents. You gotta stay in school, and you gotta get your grades right, stay out of the streets, follow the rules, and work on your game. That's it. I mean, if you do all that, then and if you want it, I don't know if you have the will, then you'll be successful.
And it doesn't hurt to be 6'9".
No, man. Yeah.
Man.
Get a growth spurt every now and then.
I'm 5'2", so is there hope for me, Josh?
Maybe so. My mom says I'm still growing, and I'll be 25 in October.
Oh my gosh, very good.
Yes,
all right. Well, Josh, it's been a pleasure.
Yes, ma'am.
Much success with the decisions you have to make with your career.
Yes, ma'am.
Know your family's proud
yes,
of
ma'am,
you.
they are. They could be here today. They had to go to a wedding, but they said they're good wishes.
But you're not far from
Yes, ma'am.
All right, this is Josh, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, Josh.
Yes, ma'am, no problem.
Despite all of the heat, this has been an amazing day, a wonderful event, and this young man, too, has definitely contributed. Tell us about you, okay, and let's talk about your career.
Well, I graduated from Dublin High School in 2009.
Wait a minute, you're a fellow Irish.
I am.
All right.
But yeah, I graduated 2009. I took 1 year at junior college at Northwest Florida State. And from there, I earned a scholarship to go to University of Georgia.
Yes.
That's where I graduated from.
Go Bulldogs.
And oh yeah, go Dogs. And now I'm a basketball trainer for Nike in Atlanta.
Fantastic, fantastic. Yeah. Now, so here you are. You come back home to give back this way.
Yeah.
You see so many of your family, your friends. What's that experience been like for you?
Oh, it's been great. You know, it feels good to just be able to come home and, you know, just to play in front of your family and friends. It's almost like playing in high school again, you know. It's nothing like playing in front of your family and friends and playing with your guys, with your buddies.
Yeah, you know, and it was just so nice to see and to have you guys come back. How important is it to you to give back like this? You know, because there's a lot of players that, you know, go off to be very successful and rarely, if ever, come back like this.
Yeah, I mean, it's great to give back, you know. Growing up, we never had too many opportunities like this to see, you know, great basketball players, you know, in one environment like this. So, you know, just to come and do this for them, you know, and, you know, a lot of these guys have been across the world, you know, just to share that basketball experience and bring it back to my hometown, it feels great.
And now you're at Hot Atlanta, you're training up there. How's that been for you?
It's been good. It's been good. I've trained for a Nike program called Elite Hoops Basketball, and you know, we have a lot of kids ages 9 through 15. We have a lot of camps this summer, so you know, if anybody has any kids, bring them out. You know, Elite Hoops Basketball.
All right. Is there a website they can go to?
Yep, it's EliteHoopsBasketball.com.
There you go. This guy is going to be the one to see. Now, what kind of message would you like to give to any athletes or future athletes out there to kind of push them or motivate them?
Just chase your dream, you know. Just chase your dream. There's nothing like being able to do it, whatever you like to do, you know, for money or anything. Just follow your dreams.
All right, and you definitely followed yours. Thank you, man.
No problem, no problem.
Glad to see you again.
Glad to see you.
All right. You know, it's so exciting to meet all these Georgia boys here, coming back home, bringing it back home. All right, sir, talk to us a little bit about you.
I'm Roberto. Well, me and Ben been knowing each other for about 8 years. We kind of went to school together as a package deal at Jacksonville.
Right.
We're the leading scoring duo in Jacksonville history, so it's just my best friend for the past 8 years, 9 years.
So it was nothing for him to call you and say, hey, Lehman, we need you to come up here.
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all. All right, so where are you playing now?
I just got back from Ireland in April.
How has this experience been? You know, we're talking to all these young men, and they're coming from, they're coming from Ireland, Italy, Croatia. You know, how has that experience been for you? Coming from Georgia now, from Roberta, from my understanding, right?
Yeah.
How has that been?
It's tough. You just got to be mentally strong.
Yeah.
Once you get over there, it's extremely hard for me for this last season because it was a one American league. Oh, so it was just me in a house by myself. So
oh my goodness.
That's extremely hard for that, but you just got to be mentally strong and mentally tough. Yeah. Other than that, you're still playing basketball, what you love to do. So
absolutely. Now, do you get to see your family much? Have you been able to see your family?
Yeah, I've been home for about six weeks now.
So that's good.
So I've been spending loads of time with my little girl and my mom and my sister.
Oh my goodness! So you got a little one. How old is she?
She's 4.
Oh wow. No, she's proud of you. No, your family's proud of you. All right, what message you want to give to any young athletes out there to kind of push them and to motivate them?
Just always believe in yourself.
Yeah.
And strive to be the best at everything you do. Don't settle yourself short. Don't go out and try to do anything half-stepping. If you're going to do it, just try to be the best at everything you do.
You got it. You heard it from him. Ain't no half-stepping. Thank you, son.
Thank you.
All right, good people. Now, this event would not have taken place, the Lions Den Classic, without Ben Smith being at the helm. Ben, this was awesome.
Thank you. I just got I helped put it together, but it's a lot of people that helped get into this. Just the guys to come from all over Middle Georgia, guys coming from Alabama, Bebe coming down from Atlanta just to coach, Eric. So, I mean, I guess my face is on it, but it was a lot more than me with this game, and they did a great job. And the community came out and supported it, and made it so great.
Oh my
so
God!
Great.
Despite the heat.
Yeah, despite the heat.
I mean, everybody came out. It was such a great event. How difficult was it for you, or how easy was it for you to get this together? Because some of the guys were saying, look, Ben and I have been tight for years. We've been teammates since high school. This was nothing to come out to be a part of this.
It's just, I think it just goes back to more than basketball, just being a good person. These guys, we played basketball together, and we built relationships, and those relationships doesn't go anywhere over time. So when I called and asked a couple of them, it was like, of course, boy, like, why you asking? Like, of course, well, come on, I'll be there. Let me know if it's happening again next year. That's what they just told me. So.
Oh, that is wonderful. Now, Ben, we know your mom and daddy are proud of you, but you tell us what you're doing now.
I'm just finished my first 4th season professionally in France, and now I've been to 4 or 5 different countries. Now I'm home from the summer. So to enjoy my family, still have to play basketball, of course, and work out. But it's just good after being gone 9.5 months. It's just good to be around and kind of get up when I want to.
Yeah.
and
or not get up. It's not necessarily just get up.
Exactly.
You know, your mama let you sleep in.
Yeah. My daddy won't, but my mama will. So that's just the best part about it. And I'm getting several offers now to go back overseas next year. Wow. So it's a great time right now for me.
Now, do you speak French?
None, just a tad, just a small, some greetings, bonjour, bye, au revoir. I could count to 15. Oui, yes. So, no is universal, so.
That's right. Now, so, when you were a kid, because did you ever dream that you would be where you are today as a professional athlete?
I could say yes as a pro, but my dream was always NBA. But now, it's just another avenue. As I got older, it's professional basketball. It's something I love to do, and it's an added bonus. Traveling the country, something I probably would have, I wouldn't say never done, but it's a lot. I wouldn't have did it for free. Expense paid, apartment, and plane flights. So it's great. I'm just enjoying it.
Well, we're so proud of you, and we're just so glad that you were able to bring it back like this. What kind of advice can you give to the athletes out there? Think about the ones who are, in middle school, and out there playing for the first time, and the high schoolers who have these ambitions. They see you guys on television, and they see the big lights. What can you say?
This may sound cliche, but if you want it, you just have to stick with it and go get it. Because like I always say, like nothing worth working for is ever going to be a straight shot. It's always going to be ups, down, and then it's going to work. So just stay at it and really mental toughness to go through tough times, and you can achieve it.
You know what? He's spoken like a true professional. And look at his mama over here.
So pretty, right?
She's so pretty. Now, Brenda, what's going on in your mind about how these events have gone, and then, of course, seeing your son where he is now?
we couldn't not have prayed for anything better.
Yeah.
The community is so happy, so overwhelmed, and I'm just happy. You know, we want to always be positive, make a change in someone's lives, and the Lions Den was my son's idea. Over there when he was in France, he's always wanting to do something and show children and people the next level. So I'm just so proud.
You should be, because it is definitely coming to fruition. Ben, you got two mamas over here. We just kind of like, oh, Ben. So proud of you. So proud that you're doing a positive thing, how your gifts of an athlete, and of course, as a human being, because you know your home training is still with you, because you can tell in the way he speaks and the way he relates to other people. So job well done, Mama.
Thank you. My husband too, who is never in front of the camera. Yes, right.
What you want to say about your dad?
My dad is just, it's hard to put into words, but shortly he's the only, besides Michael Jordan, you know, he's probably the only person I ever wanted to be like, you know. He's always been there, pushed me off the floor. He's still on, like now, I still talk to him after every game I play, every game, even if I play in here, but we talk, we have a great relationship. When I'm gone, we Skype every day, hours at a time, just talking basketball, just talking. So it's just great to have him there. He's my biggest critic by far,
But you know that pushes you, right?
More than ever, because it never lets me get satisfied. And even though it annoys me at times, it's like, I won't have it any other way.
Because if he was just like your mama, you'd just be floating on marshmallows. You'd be floating on marshmallows all the time. But listen, congratulations to you. We as a community are very proud of you. Brenda, thank you for so much. Everything that you are doing with the Dublin Housing Authority. Of course, with this summer kickoff, it has been fantastic.
Thank you. I say I couldn't have had a better prayer answered.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you've heard it from these two right here. A lot is going on with the Smith family. They're doing great things. It's been a wonderful turnout here today at the Oconee Gym for the Lions Den Classic. We're looking forward to next year.
Yes, ma'am. Me too, already.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have here for Real Talk. We want you to still, please, keep watching.